И продолжим ее. Так, 2 переутомления. С вами ничего не надо. Для по-хорошему найти, где они обитают. Да, мы сейчас пойдем. Вон один.
I cannot enter. Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in. I'm Harry, by the way. Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
3 переутомления.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
You have a roof over your head, a place to call home. Many people here are not as lucky, you know.
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day? For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reed. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Goodbye, young man.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
It's locked, all right.
Письмо с отказом. Мистер Питерсон, Мой долг сообщить вам о том, что ваша просьба принять вас на работу в доке была отклонена. Я благодарен вам за то, что вы потратили время, объясняя сложность вашей ситуации. Рассказали о том, что у вас болен сын и что умерла ваша дорогая жена. Но мой долг состоит также в том, чтобы разъяснять правила нашей компании, а они явно запрещают брать на работу бывших преступников и осужденных. Ваши связи с скандально известными мокрыми ботинками не укрылись от вашего внимания. Сейчас тяжелые времена, сэр, и компания Финч и Харпер намерена прежде всего вознаградить кандидатов, прошедших небольшую проверку, которую мы устраиваем соискателям. Я от всей души сочувствую вам. Да не оставит Бог вас и вашу семью. Искренне ваш Харпер. Профессиональные охотники на вампиров. Если вы заподозрили кого-то в том, что он вампир, не предпринимайте самостоятельных попыток его убить. У вас нет шансов. Вместо этого обратитесь ко мне или постарайтесь найти профессионального убийцу вампиров. Их мало, но они знают, как справиться с этими жуткими существами. Часть из них, похоже, действует вместе под именем Стража Привина. Это полувоенная организация, цель которой очистить Лондон от вампиров. Они ваши друзья. Вы не одни. У вас есть варианты. У вас есть вариант. Действуйте с умом. Расскажите об этом другим. Кларенс Кросли. За дополнительной информацией обращайтесь напрямую ко мне. Надо 3 переутомления. Стража Привина, которых я не хочу пока что с ними драться. Так. Ну, нашел. Осталось найти двоих. Я не вижу. Не хочу разговаривать с тобой.
Cordial can be the answer to all your problems, as long as you have the money.
Сюда я пришел. Это переход в богатый район. Но нам не надо пока.
have the money. Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match.
I can't believe I'm doing this. It's locked.
Это я вышел. Ладно, потом найду.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Древний в Эркалаке. За все время, что я провел в путешествиях, больше всего меня поразили острова Средиземного моря. В особенности остров Санторини. Там, на его выжженной земле, я искал следы вампиров. Сам Геродот упоминает об этом острове в своей 4-й книге. И лично я убежден, что эта часть суши хранит в себе много тайн. Многие полагают, что на Санторини даже сегодня больше вампиров, чем в любой другой части мира. Даже больше, чем на Карпатах. Жители острова считаются специалистами по выслеживанию вампиров или вэркалаков, как они их называют. По местным преданиям, вэркалак — это мертвец, который не разлагается. Пока вэркалак может напиться свежей кровью, его лицо сохраняет ярко-красный цвет. Он может войти в дом только после того, как постучит и ему ответит. Чеснок обращает его в бегство. Солнечные лучи не убивают вэркалака, но заставляют его кожу почернеть. Он может превращаться в волка и других животных. Больше всего меня поразило то, что данное название с небольшими вариациями распространено от Средиземноморья до Балкан. Греки называют его Варикалакас, болгары и македонцы Варкалак, а сербы Вурдалак. Да, мои дорогие братья, Вурдалак. Это слово так похоже на уже известное нам волкот. Я написал всего несколько слов, а по телу уже бегут мурашки. Лично я убежден, что здесь нам противостоят какие-то протовампиры. Возможно, они недостающее звено в цепи между современными вампирами и существами, которые были до них. Если Господь даст мне достаточно времени, то когда-нибудь я вернусь в Санторини и найду след этого древнего и забытого существа, утоляя жажду из истории знаний. Ашер Толтри, глава Братства Святого Павла.
It's locked.
If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go across the courtyard and take the stairs.
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane.
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family.
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them, I suppose.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared many years ago, and I forgave him.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this, but thank you, Dr. Reed. I appreciate your trust.
This war won't last forever. Did you ever think of returning to your country now it's free?
No. I have taught strength and determination to my sons and daughters. I'm an old, dying man who only has memories of better times to cherish.
How did you meet Nurse Crane, Darius? Why does she trust you?
I'm her oldest friend in England. Dorothea and I share many ideas about this country and about the country we left.
You mean occupied Romania, don't you? Even if not directly, I fought against your enemies.
Really? Then perhaps you have more in common with Dorothea than meets the eye, Dr. Reed.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not a country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Do you need some help, Mr. Petrescu?
I am very tired, but that is all. I don't need you, Doctor.
Well, I think you do. Take this, and you'll feel better.
Free drugs from an English doctor. It must be my lucky day.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Письмо сестре Крейн. Лондон, 31 октября. Моя милая Доротея, когда ты прочнешь это письмо, я уже буду на корабле, который отвезет Антона и меня обратно в Брас. Англия не для нас. И если честно, я мечтаю поскорее увидеть гордые холмы Трансильвании. Когда вернемся, я поставлю свечку в черной церкви за то, чтобы ты пережила эту страшную эпидемию. Я знаю, ты не одобришь мое решение. Ты твердо намерена помогать нашим товарищам в Истенде. Но Антон мечтает вернуться на родину и увидеть, как начнется долгожданная революция. Он мой муж, и я не покину его. Мы с тобой часто спорили. Ты хотела бы, чтобы я осталась с тобой и помогала в клинике. Но помни, если с тобой что-нибудь случится, если ты попадешь в беду и тебе будет грозить опасность, я немедленно вернусь в Лондон. С Антоном или без него. Пожалуйста, вспоминай меня так же часто, как я буду вспоминать о тебе. Нежно любящая тебя сестра Теодора. Понимаю.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Razvan Vasily, high fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain, diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
Cardiac massage, now.
Cardiac... What? Are you making this up as you go along? We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail. For God's sake, Dorothy, it's extortion. It's a serious crime.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
No. Your place is here. Jailing you would be an even greater crime. So, here is my proposition. I'll look the other way on your little enterprise. In exchange, you will resign from the Pembroke Hospital and provide me with medical supplies when the need arises.
Dr. Reed! That sounds like a business proposition. My accomplice, then?
No, just a privileged client. My research may require the occasional rare piece of equipment or ingredient. I'll pay good coin in exchange, fair and honest, to help finance your noble endeavors.
We have ourselves a deal, Doctor. Good customers are always welcome.
Yes, Nurse Crane. We have a deal.
Take a breath. There's one! He's dead! Send you!
Забыть.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many.
Может, сейчас меня отпустят в убежище.
I cannot enter.
Понятно. Сейчас меня пустят только нахуй. Ладно, ладно.
As long as you have the money.
где-то там.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy! Let's see how it likes a bit. Burn it, boys! Die, vermin! He's down! Finish it! Fuck, he's dead! I'll take his head! Burn it, boys! That's what you do. You're mine! Die, vermin! Crush the leech, boys!
А, не добивай. Туда не надо. Переутомление 3 штуки надо. 4-й про запас. камень. Приготовление. Простуда, его надо найти, кстати, где-то там. В игре неизвестно и неизвестно. Мы пока не будем. Меняем сюда. So fucking fast. Че fucking больно. Блять. О. Сначала вы, мужики. Не уебываемся. Говорю, не выебываемся, а сам выебнулся.
This is despicable.
О, уже здесь. Генри Кейн. Ну, Генри не сегодня. Точнее, сегодня... Нет. Не сегодня. Но ты все равно будешь мертв. А, это я вот куда вернулся.
It's locked, all right.
When science fails, this elixir will give you faith again. Goody.
I'd like to see. Good evening.
Санёнок.
May I come in?
Sure. Is there only pain and suffering in this?
So,
I'm not bothered.
do you need?
Yes, I do. I feel so tough.
You'll feel better with this, but you need to get.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living.
Goodbye.
Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
Том... Попа. Кристина Попа.
Good evening. Chris.
Change.
Do you need any?
It depends on the.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so you.
Goodbye.
Don't know what. Like a secret
Так, Лейтон.
I must reveal. Good evening, Doctor.
Do you need?
That would be.
It.
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye.
Ну, погнали дрыхнуть. Я все бегал, где люди были, с ними поговорил. Если помрут, не мои проблемы. Надо было вылезать. Всем отдал лекарство. А, этого я не нашел. Возможно, он попозже появится. Так, для начала тень качнуть. Как чуть не могу, но почему 12 уровень. Да, копье. Ну все. Лук и копье. Тщетные полицейские облавы в Уайтчепеле. Наконец-то из слухов вокруг происходящего в Уайтчепеле складываются факты. Полиция подозревает, что последние 3 месяца в этом районе процветала нелегальная торговля медикаментами. Но, разумеется, дальше подозрений дело не дойдет. Полицейские силы не были отправлены в Уайтчепел, чтобы положить конец контрабанде. Никаких запасов лекарств не найдено. Никто из местных криминальных авторитетов арестован не был. Этот маскарад всего лишь жалкая попытка комитета здравоохранения при Совете Лондонского графства скрыть свою полную некомпетентность, изобразив легкую и простую победу, в это время как эпидемия лишь набирает обороты. И самое худшее, если вы обратите внимание на недавнюю статистику, вы обнаружите, что Уайтчепел справляется с болезнью куда лучше остальных частей города. Это чудо? Свидетельство пусть нелегальной, но действенной врачебной помощи. Еще одно доказательство по преступной некомпетентности властей. Я знаю только одно. Если же жители Лондона имеют больше шансов пережить эпидемию в богом забытых кварталах, я готов сейчас же переехать в любую хижину, сняв ее у любого подозрительного домовладельца. СЛА. Стабильно. Но тут головной боли не могу лечить. Тут все еще стабильно. Тут все еще стабильно. Этого я не нашел, этого я не нашел, этого я не нашел. Это я не могу. Надо 3 синих части. Себя можно разобрать. Да, расскажешь. Мося, хватит драть диван. Как дать бы тебе по морде твоей. Давай проверим, перед тем, как заканчивать, проверим, обновилось ли у нее что-нибудь. Дай-ка мне такое лекарство одно, на всякий случай буду с собой носить. И дай мне все вот эти. Звоним к Дороти. Посмотрим, может у нее что добавилось, прибавилось. О! Вот он ты, черт голимый.
Good evening, sir.
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates.
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say a live tenant's a paying tenant.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
What is your business, exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
I don't approve of your actions, but I know very little about this borough, other than its reputation. There are always necessary evils.
A necessary evil. That's one way to think about it. Knew you had more smarts than all these immigrants.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
I've no interest in money. Perhaps one night I will visit you and take what I require. If that should happen, there will be no need for a middleman.
So it's a no then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swamborough shit.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. It made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you. I want to know everything about the recent violence, Cadogan. And I want the truth.
Well, rent may be a bit high, and yeah, I've had to evict a few people. But that's business, isn't it?
Take this as my final warning. You will not profit from the misery of others. Business is one thing, but what you do is quite another.
Really? What you gonna do? You ain't from here. You ain't Whitechapel, Doctor. You wouldn't know the first thing about playing dirty, even if you wanted to.
Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees about.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this in any case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
Goodbye.
Идти в жопу.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed.
Good evening, nurse. How should I address you? Dorothy? Dorothea? Miss Crane?
Dorothy is all right. If you don't mind me calling you Jonathan.
That's fine with me.
What can I do for you then, Jonathan?
Show me what you...
Потом с ней разбазаримся. Странный рецепт. Надеюсь, это рецепт. Вот это все надо. Здесь это рецепт для лекарства от головной боли. А лучше всего. Это мы узнаем завтра. А на сегодня я буду заканчивать.